What up? It's your boy, Jacob25 here, back with another video. And today, we're gonna do another Anime Last Stand video. I literally just got on the game, so I'm a bit in of a rush, so yeah, because I got something else to do. Not really much to explain here. The video is what it says. I'm gonna be showcasing Aizen. Now, I did see a bit of his stats in a public game. As far as effects, I don't know what he really does, so without further ado, let's just see what this looks like. Am I still allowed to use the skin though? I mean, not that the skin looks any better, but I just want to know. Nope, you can't. All right, what does this cosmetic look like? I might wear it depending what it looks like. I mean, it kind of fits me, not gonna lie, but I'm not really a fan of it at the same time though. Alright. See you guys when I max out my farms. Be right back. Alright. Maxed out my farms. Very curious what Aizen does, you know. It's a new version of him. There's also a new version of Ukiura. I wish they added back Stark. At least you know what I mean, like he was limited. You know, there's like a lot of non-canon versions now of Bleach units, so I wish they added Stark back just to add on to the trend, but it's whatever. But other than that though, it's a pretty interesting looking attack. He's kind of like a Akaza, yeah, Akaza, not gonna lie. He has a decent amount of upgrades, but it's not a lot. But he is getting Diverted Toxin. Okay, it's like gonna like gravitational push into the ground. Interesting. Next we're getting False Illusion. Okay, full AoE. Oh, it's basically doing what he did in the beginning. Alright. Reality Shatter. I didn't realize that the damage jump was significant in this upgrade, I think. Or is either this one or this one, I don't remember. Well, we'll get into Reality Shatter soon. Transcendence. When an enemy enters 60% of his unit's range, apply stacking 1% slow. The closer the enemies are to this unit, up to 30%. And the increased damage enemies take by 1%, the closer enemies are to this unit, up to 50% extra damage. So that's like a solid 1.8, maybe 1.5 billion damage. Increase Aizen Transcendence range by 1% the closer the enemies are to this unit. That is kind of broken, not gonna lie. Yep, yeah, look at that, look at all that range that you just got. That was crazy. Alright, I do believe he just got Imperfection. Yeah, because there was a counter, I think. On hit, apply 1 Confusion stack to the enemy. For each stack, enemy takes 2.5% more damage from Aizen. 20 stacks when the enemy enters Aizen's range. Oh no, Aizen's closest possible range. Stun for 15 seconds. So is that what this is for? This yellow field? This dead zone? Alright, before we go into this ability, how much does he cost to max out? 1.3 million? Not that bad. Better than Sid. He's basically like a budget Sid, but without the nuke. Reality Shatter. Upon activation, choose between Reversal or Force. Reversal. Force all enemies to walk back for 10 seconds. Every total English. For every 500 total confusion stacks applied by Aizen, add 5 seconds. Walk back stops early if enemies reach the start of the map. Pull all enemies to the closest possible position to Aizen's and enemies. Time stops enemies for 40 seconds. Man, I cannot read today. Anti-magic. That's really good, actually. You think Aizen might be a magic unit just based off of what he's doing, but I guess he's physical. Affected enemies are 20%. Afflicted enemies take 20% more crit damage. After movement speed reduced to for 100% for 10 seconds. Wow, that's really good, actually. So Aizen may be a support. I'm not gonna lie, he might be better than Law. I don't know, but except Law can like teleport enemies to the start, but Aizen can do that. It's just you know, he doesn't really get his ability back every 400 seconds or 500 seconds. I don't remember the cooldown on law. I can say that he's definitely a better version of Gon. I'm gonna throw shade at Gon because, you know, Gon's usually like a pretty busted unit, which he is still kind of not, kind of not. He's just not that great. There's just so many better nature units than Gon. I don't know, man. If those nature units didn't exist, I guarantee you Gon would probably be one of the top DPS units in the game for its category. But Gon's just not that great. I don't know. But yeah, that is Aizen's damage if you get double boostage, and then if you get glorious, it's probably 2 billion damage maybe. And if you get Avatar, it's probably like a little bit over 2 billion damage. That was the Aizen showcase. I want to see what this looks like first. Let's do the teleport all. Okay, I guess that's what that looks like. Alright, and then he doesn't get it back for 2,000 seconds. This actually might be a good thing if you run Aizen and Law, depending what you're trying to kill. Because like if you're fighting something that has 2 trillion health, it might be helpful to delay stagger. No, that's another word for what I'm trying to say. I can't remember the word right now, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's really effective if you're running both teleport units, like those 2 units. That was the Aizen showcase. I can never say he's probably one of the top units in the game right now. I do got Shinji. I might do Shinji tomorrow, but I also might not. I am gonna try out a new game for tomorrow's video. So, but other than that, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. And if you're around here, want to see more Anime Last Stand content like this, subscribe and stay tuned. And if you got any Anime Last Stand tips, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah. Peace.